Hey YouTube, it's your girl. I just want to first start off by saying, with great power come great responsibilities. And with great sex comes great responsibilities. Meaning, you could get AIDS, you could get sick, STD, whatever, whole nine yards. But if you're really serious, you can have some kids. Sure, it might be hard and stuff, but people who are serious about having a family and stuff, that's what could happen. Just like me. Anyway, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I've been watching this show. I don't know if it still come on cable or not, but it used to be the show on TLC called Jon and Kate plus 8. How is it they have no sex or nothing, and yet they got 8 kids? I understand they had in vitro and stuff, but if you have sex right, you should be able to have as many kids as you want. I don't know about the fertility issue she had or whatever, but I'm saying I could be the next Jon and Kate too, plus 8, without the in vitro, without the fertility drugs. Because if you have good sex right, it should be able to happen. Of course, you have to have faith and stuff and make sure everything's okay. Because with my first child, she wound up having a heart issue, even though I did everything correctly. The second time around, with my son, I was high risk, and I wound up going into preterm labor early, 3 weeks early. And then he was still born 3 weeks early anyway, regardless. So issues still could arise. But I like kids. My husband liked kids. And I always wanted a big family. Everyone around me has been telling me, you crazy, you shouldn't even have the second child, you need to get back on track, blah, 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 blah. Right, I understand that. But people try to ruin my happiness. And I'm like, you know what? Should I live my life listening to y'all? Should I be the ones who should be like, okay, because it's so and so, I should do that? Everybody's asking me, what about your financial issues? How can you handle all that? How can you get a house? Well, I plan on going back to school sometime this fall, hopefully. I'll be enrolled. I'll be doing online courses. I already have 45 credits before I got pregnant anyway, so I probably have about a few more. And then I'm gonna transfer over to my for my bachelor's, get my bachelor's, and hopefully get that going. Why a theater major? Um, well, I wanted to be a teacher. You know, like the guy from Glee, how that teacher is? He's like the coolest teacher ever. I wish I had a teacher like him, but I never did. But anyway, that's the kind of work I want to do. I want to be like that teacher from Glee. And well, those kind of teachers get about 45,000 a year, so that's kind of standard. And if I do that with a child income credit times 8 and let's see, well, whatever. I know it should be a good amount for the year. As far as my husband with the automotive mechanic, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he's serious enough because he hasn't been trying that hard. I've been trying to get it together and hold it together. But anyway, we could be just like them though, except the divorce. But, I always wanted a big family. What could I say? I grew up in a small family. I didn't have much growing up though, but I can't complain. And it means a lot. It means a lot on the holidays. Every year since I was little, I will watch Home Alone 1 and 2 every Christmas. And I always wanted a Christmas like that with a big family, big gathering and stuff. Because nobody in my family really did that. Everyone was more like to themselves, and we didn't really have a tree sometimes. So we have a tree, it'll be like a 4-inch tree, and it'll be on top of the table. And that was pretty much it though. It wasn't anything like I saw or envisioned like on TV. Also, when I was little, I always watched Disney. A lot of Disney. And you know how those Disney movies are with those families, mother, father, and kids, and big house in the suburbs, and everything la-di-da. Always wanted that. I never got a chance to go to Disney growing up, by the way. Even now, I still haven't gone to Disney. I would love to one day, but I don't think it's happening now. I always wanted that too. And just any other shows you see like on TV. Like them white shows you see. Not to be racist, because I'm not a racist. But you get the idea though. Like well, mostly with them shows with white people, you always see them in a house and everybody together and everybody happy. Whereas my family, it was always arguing, arguing every day. It was always something. It was always some issue growing up, and I didn't want that, and I wanted to try really hard to make it that different. So, and since I like kids and I always wanted a family, I'm like, you know what? Since they seem happy for well, the real issue with Jon and Kate, and I hope nobody takes this personally, but the reason why they got that divorce, one, no good sex. Got kids, got family, got a house, got the cars. No sex. When you have no sex, there go your relationship right there. And I know because I've seen a lot of divorce court on TV, and it was always some issue. And mostly why is because of no sex. Why you think I heard lately that no, not too long ago, they said something about Jennifer Lopez got a divorce. Again, for what, the 7th, 8th time now? Why? Because she was on American Idol, Mark Anthony was home with the 2 kids, and what? No sex. So if they would have continued having sexual relations, whatever, even with the kids, they probably wouldn't get a divorce. That's how marriage works. Love and sex goes together. Mhm. Yeah. That's how my little one, my son, that's how he was born early. Why? Because the way he was born to conceive was the way he was born. Even though doctor told me, nope, no more until after the 6-week postpartum. Did I listen? No. Am I still married? Yes. And for those that don't know, the ones that are virgin or haven't been touched for the very first time, or the ones who haven't even gone all the way I did, I'm gonna tell you what my grandma told me. Yes, it does feel good unprotected. I'm not gonna lie. I got 2 kids, and that's the proof. Truth right there. If you want something equivalent to feeling it really bareback, um, this is my first time seeing it out here. I haven't seen these in New York, but these are lifestyle tuxedo. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, these these are these are pretty good. I get them at the bodega off my food stamp card for $1, but those look real good. But if those who are in the tri-state area or if they sell them, it come in a box. I wish I had a picture or something to show you. It's called bareback. Those feel like nothing at all. Mhm. Like the real thing. Try that and save your marriage. And as far as me goes, I've been using those since I had my son, but I'm really trying to have 6 more, and I'm just gonna keep on and on trying and trying, and that's all I could say. And I already explained how I'm gonna handle my finances because I'm going back to school and I'm gonna be a teacher like the guy from Glee. As far as him, I'm not quite sure, or maybe he'll just be the Mr. Mommy. Maybe that will work for him. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get us a house. I'm thinking about moving to Buffalo, New York, because I did want to go to school in Buffalo. If not, I don't know. Maybe I'll stay out here in Texas. Maybe I'll move to Florida. Who knows, Whitney? Who knows? And I know everyone's going to tell me I'm crazy. I lost my rocker. And I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Because I want the holiday I never had. I want the celebrations I never had. And I'm going to do it whether anybody likes it or not. And I think Jon and Kate should be an inspiration, not an uninspiration. Just 'cause they got the divorce and they wanted to claim that money got to their head, but I don't think it was the money. I think the money was just substituting because they didn't get the sex. That's what I think personally. So I want y'all to hear this message, YouTube, and if y'all got anything to say, holla at your girl. Bye bye.